Hello everyone. Just waiting for Julio to sign on so we could get started. All right. So Julio, whenever you're ready, just go ahead and hit join. Thank you for, thanks. Got them myself. Hey Julio,
Hello, good
how are you
morning.
guys? Hi Vaughn.
Good, how are you?
Good, good. Thank you guys for joining. And
Thank you
welcome
for the
everyone.
invitation.
It's our pleasure. Welcome everyone back to the Deering Estate for another live session. We're here today to do one of our infamous capoeira lessons with Julio and Vaughn. We're really excited. In case you folks don't know, Julio is one of our project residents here. He's been working on something really fascinating on our estate, and we're very excited to see the results of it. Julio, whenever you're ready, please tell us a little bit more about yourself. Tell us what exactly is capoeira and what we'll be learning today.
Hello everyone, thank you for coming and participating with us. So my name is Julio.
I'm Vaughn.
I'm doing capoeira for almost 25 years. I started in Brazil when I was 10 years old. So I'm from Brazil, São Paulo. And then in 2007, I left Brazil to Mexico to work with capoeira. And then from there, I got invited to go to Paris. And then from there, I ended up in here, United States of America. I've been teaching capoeira here 80 years now. Not 80. So capoeira is a Brazilian art form that born from slavery almost 400 years ago. Is have a lot of aspect that came from Africa, but with the slaves. And basically capoeira is divided in two parts that have the ritual. That's a little bit more complex. You need a little bit more time in capoeira to understand that part. And the movement. The movement is based in four different elements. The first one is martial art, dance, music, and acrobatic. So when you come to class, you start learning all those four basic elements. And then when you put all these together, we create this circle that we call the roda, that where we play the music, we play the instruments, and two people go in the middle of the circle and play capoeira.
That's awesome.
And so me and Van gonna show you guys four different movements. One is the ginga, that's the base capoeira movement. Second one will be a basic escape, a base kick, and then we have acrobatic movement for you guys. So we're gonna start our map a little bit quickly, but before that, I want to show a little bit the capoeira instruments, and then we can start moving.
And
Good?
as a special treat, I'll be doing these moves with you guys.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
Your 30 class now.
You're telling us what to do at the end.
Yeah. So basically we have different instruments. Capoeira is really open and give us the opportunity to create, but we have this main instrument here that we call the berimbau. So it's basically like a piece of wood with a string and what we call a cabaça, and you hit with a baqueta. We call this a baqueta, and we have this rock that we can find all over, like around the river, and basically. One is the berimbau. We have the pandeiro. Also, you guys may see like a tambourine here. Yeah, we're gonna use this a lot today. We have a go-go here. This one called a go-go. Usually the kids love this one. Maybe it's because it's really loud. And then the last one is like a Brazilian type of conga. Is that chewing the capoeira roda? Yeah, so when you start learning capoeira, you start learning all these instruments also.
Nice.
So now we're gonna move a little bit, start warming up. So I'm gonna use the pandeiro, and Vonna gonna show the movements. So, yeah.
Daniela, you ready?
I'm ready.
So what are you gonna do? I'm gonna do this. You're gonna just relax your body and move. Any place you want to move, just shake, make our blood flow.
Woo.
Now you're gonna lift your knee and hug your knee. Good. Now you're gonna kick back. Just bend your legs. Now make little circles with your arms. And big circles. Little circles backward. And big circles. Now put your feet together. Straighten your legs and reach all the way down.
Okay.
Go as far as you can. And now put your hands in your ribs. Stand up. And look back. Yeah. Good morning, buddy.
Woo.
Good. So, the
All right.
ginga. The ginga, the first movement, the ginga. So we start from an open base, we call. So it's a little bit wider than normal squat.
Mm-hmm.
You bend a little bit your knee. So make sure like your feet strong in the floor. And then you're going to step all the way back. Yes, kind of like a lunge. Make sure your heels from your back legs not on the ground.
Oh.
Okay, yes. And the same leg that you step back, see, is the arms that you protect your face. Kind of like the same action when you're walking. And then you go back in the middle. And then you switch to the other side. And then you go back. And that's the base ginga. So you go back and forth. Let's do that with the music now. Yes, go back and forth on one side to the other side. So that's the ginga. So let's speed a little bit up and let's go a little bit fast. Aye. We're gonna do a variation in this ginga. So when I stop, you're gonna put your hands together and your feet together. Oh, sorry, your hands open and your feet together. So look like a cross, and then you're gonna jump. And when I start again the rhythm, you go back to your ginga.
Okay.
So it's gonna look like this. Yes. I stop, you jump in the cruz. Good. And now back in the ginga. Yes. Good. So I think we're warm, huh?
A little warm. A little warm.
Now let's talk about the foundation of capoeira, the way we do the martial art. A lot of martial art usually, what I haven't seen is that when someone, for example, kick, like, right? We don't want to like blocking capoeira, so we use the idea of escaping, right?
Okay.
So when she attack me, I escape. I go all the way down, and I have other ways to do this too. So for example, she attack me, I can do acrobatic movement to escape. Okay, it's
Okay.
free. The idea is like getting out of the way of the kick in a safe way, right? So what we're gonna do, now we bring your feet a little bit together and you're gonna squat. Go as far as you can
Well,
and up. Okay, so do this couple times just to get the move, the idea. Thank you, Snapper Village. So now we're gonna put one hand down on the ground. So you go all the way down, and the other hand gonna protect your head. Okay? And imagine that the kick is passing over your head. So you stand up now, and then you switch your arms. Yeah, so let's practice this a couple times. Just back and forth, up and down. Shake your legs. And that's the basic, okay? We have so many other ways to escape. Not running. We don't run. So now let's do a kick, okay? A couple.
All right.
So we're gonna imagine that someone is escaping, okay? So for example, I have one here, so it's easier. So the idea, so if she kick, I do the escape, right? So the kick, you're gonna start from this base. You're gonna keep your legs straight, and you're gonna make a half circle. Okay?
Okay.
We'll need to practice more this kick.
I'm making sure I'm staying far away so I don't hit the camera and get knocked down.
Please don't hit the camera. Not yet.
Okay.
So you're gonna do left, and right. Okay?
All right. Got it.
So this kick called half moon because the action of the leg, half moon. Okay? So let's do a couple times. So open a bit your leg. Always make sure that you're in the capoeira base. You're not like, you bend a little bit your knee, you're ready, and then you go. 1, back, 2. Yeah, now I want to see your feet in the camera, yes.
Whoa. I had to go really high.
Now do the same thing, but in the other direction. So you imagine like your leg close and open. See, close and open. Yes. Yes, good. Woo. So let's learn something a little bit more advanced. So you're gonna bring your leg in your chest, the benção. This kick called benção. How do you say benção? Blessing.
Blessing.
So you're giving a blessing to your friend. So it's basically, you're going to straight your leg. So you bring your chest and straight. The idea, the action, which she does for real, she's going to push me. Okay? Not hitting, it's pushing. Okay. So that's the idea. Imagine you're pushing and you're bringing back. So let's see. Lift your knee.
All right.
And straight and back. Okay. And lift your knee and back. Yeah. So now Vaughn gonna show us a couple different kicks. Okay? A little bit more advanced kicks.
I got this.
Let's see. Freestyle. So many variations. Okay, now let's go to the last part. That's the acrobatic part. Okay. Like I said, capoeira is really free. You can create. Since I started capoeira, we always are creating new things. Capoeira is really like changing. And the acrobatic part, that's what most people, when they come to capoeira, they're like, I want to learn backflip, right? When
I can't do backflips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She can. Don't believe her. I have videos of her doing backflips. So actually, when I started capoeira, we learned in the academy the kicks, the defense, and then after the class, we stayed together and we practiced all the acrobatic movements. So it was not part of something part of the class, it was more for fun, okay? But it's really present in the game. And the idea is like you're showing how much control of your body you have. The other person is kicking you, right? Is attacking you, and you're like doing cartwheels, handstand, bridges, and laughing to the other person. So that's like your challenge the other person with your moves. We're gonna do a movement called macaco, monkey in English. We call macaco in Portuguese. So I'm gonna show that one. So macaco is basically a version of between cartwheel and back handspring. So I go down. Can you make sure there you can see? And then.
Yeah, I could totally do that. Wait for, hold on. No, I'm just kidding.
So let's see.
I'll
Your
practice.
turn.
My
So
turn?
now,
No?
I'm gonna show 4 steps to start learning this move.
Okay.
Okay, so the first one, you go all the way down and you're just gonna put your hands back and come back. Push the floor and come back. So the idea, you can be sideways, sign.
Let me see if I can
The
break this
idea
down.
is like your hands go just behind your foot, the same side of your hands, and with a good distance there, not too close, because you need a distance to be able to lift your body.
Okay.
So we're going to start, place our hands back, hands flat, fingers point back, and then now you can slowly lift your hips. Yes. Now the idea is that you imagine a straight line when you're doing. So you're not looking to the side, you're looking to the sky until you can see the floor behind you.
Okay.
Switch your hands. Yes. And the other side. Yes. Now we're gonna challenge yourself a little bit. So the idea, when you place your hand, you don't need to go as far as that you're doing now. You just put your hands on the floor, and Vaughn gonna do a little hop. Just a little hop and back.
Okay.
And switch. And the power comes from your hips. Yes. Make sure your hands are strong on the ground. Make sure like your shoulder is stable. Okay, good.
All
Now
right.
the last one, the
Uh-huh.
last part is when you place your hands, you're gonna put your hand in the floor like one is doing, lift your leg and do a little change. You change your leg and you end with your leg behind. See?
Huh.
So you place your other hands on the floor, lift the same leg, switch, and then just place your leg behind, kind of going towards behind,
Okay.
and then you go back. So try, let's see.
So
You can place your hands a little bit far. Yeah, put the other hands down, lift your legs, switch, and keep it going. Yes, perfect. Now you just go back in the other direction.
all right.
The same thing. Yes. So that's it. Okay, stand up, relax. So, like we protect a little bit different from the other martial art, the acrobatics is a little bit different from other art form that use acrobatic base. Always we're looking to our partner. So like cartwheel, for example, we never do looking the floor. We always doing looking our partner. Handstand the same way, bridge that we call punch the same way. And another thing that's really common is that we practice everything both sides.
Right.
We always have like a strong side. We always do something better one side, But in Capoeira, we try to develop both sides. That because in the game, you never know what side you have to go, and you don't want give your back to your partner. Now to finish, me and Van gonna show the game.
I like to watch.
She always try to catch me, so
Let's see if she'll catch you this time.
she's evil. So when you play capoeira, we always shake hands to show respect, and when you finish the game, we shake hands to say thank you for kicking me. Didn't look me. A gente não praticando. Puxou.
You guys make it look so easy to do and
It's
so
not.
much fun. I know.
No, I mean, I've been training for 23 years. She's been training for almost 10 years.
Wow.
We practice a lot. And
Yeah.
still like getting tired in the
end. And it shows. And thank you guys so much. So it's my understanding you guys are actually offering these classes through the company you work with. So why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
So in January, we start teaching here. I'm moving to Miami. It's been 2 years. And in January, I started teaching. But with this situation, we had to stop.
Of course.
So what we are doing is we are offering online class. For now, is Tuesday and Thursday. We have a family class, 5, and adult class, 6. And if you guys contact us and say, oh, I watch your class during stay, we give 10% off in the first month.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So as Julio says, just let them know that you heard about them from the Deering Estate, and you guys get that 10% off. And we'll make sure to put more information on that in our stories so that people could have that information as well. Thank you so much, guys. It's always a blast hanging out with you and learning from you. We hope to offer this again in the future. You know, if anyone has any questions, please feel free to send a message to the Deering Estate or to Julio. You know, we'd be happy to answer any of your questions.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank
you, guys.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes.
Stay safe. We'll see you
You
soon.
too.
Bye.
Thank you.